is up, Heat 'em Up Gangs? Your boy Heat 'em Up Trey back with another video. Now today we're gonna get into Trey shows off cannon arm on deep touchdown pass. This was the pass that was going viral all yesterday, pretty much all of yesterday. And then we're gonna get into a first take video, or I might do the Kyle Shanahan interview video. I might do the interview first. Yeah, I'm doing the interview. Do the interview first, then I'm gonna do the first take video and it's on a separate video. So we're gonna get into Trey shows off his camera. We're gonna see this beautiful pass that he completed. I heard it was unbelievable. So we know we're about to get into it. So let's just get right into it.
Go baby, first take pass. Let's go Niners.
Got a little bigger. 310, 315. Look at Trey.
Every day.
All bigger. Look at
First day of pass. First day of pass. First day of pass. There you go. Let's get it.
Hey George. Hey George.
Hi. Hello. Have a wonderful day. Football.
Day 6. You see what's going on. We got the pass on.
Hey, my boy Fred. Purple Fred. Look at that beauty though. Look at that thing. Oh God, I thought that was whoever Trent. What is it? Trent Sherman. Am I right? I think. I thought he was Antonio Brown for a second. Don't his practice swag look exactly like Antonio Brown? Not gonna hold you. Does his practice squad do or do not look like Antonio Brown? The high socks, the little sleeve, the band, the gloves, 81 with the back, with the towel out too. Smack like Antonio. His practice swag is like just like Antonio Brown. That's how I noticed him. Other than that, it was a great catch. And the way he just caught the ball and stuff was just great. Like, it was a great route. He obviously burned the defender. Great throw by Trey. Boy Kyle Juszczyk got in there. Boy George. There's no Marine. Oh God, Juszczyk. Give me those. We need all those. But I want to go back to the play of the hour though. The play of the hour, because it was kind of rushed.
Hi. Hello.
I don't like how he did it first.
Football.
Day 6. You see what's going on. We got the pass on.
Look at that beauty though. On the run. But yeah, that's gonna do it for that video though. Now we're gonna go into so we get into, it's not really Stephen A, it's really Max and this other guy. I kind of looked at it because these videos, they be catfish, so I always look at least the first 10 seconds to see what it is. So should we yeah, I'm just going to this video now. I don't really got too much to watch on Kyle Shanahan because I already pretty much know what he said. It's all over Twitter. All the main points that he got to, it's all on Twitter. I don't really need to get into that. So we're just gonna see what Max Kellerman and whoever the other guy was had to say.
His record, it's something everyone's recognizing. He's really playing at a high level, and that's what competitors do when they're challenged. They rise to the occasion, and I think he's doing a great job of that. People say, "Well, what do you do if they're both playing great?" That's another great problem to have, and we'll deal with that when it comes.
Training camp too. Jimmy G, I know we've been talking a lot about. But you see, there's been more Jimmy G than talk about Trey Lance. Like, Trey Lance just started getting talked about, I think, yesterday for like, seriously. With that one throw. Like, yeah, we have a lot of positive things to say about Trey, but Jimmy G's also been doing his thing. I mean, yeah, he's been throwing some INTs and stuff in practice, but, that's what you're supposed to do in practice. Throw INTs and just make sure you're perfect in the game. Other than that, Jimmy G, you just gotta, what can I say? Just step up. Like I said, we brought Trey Lance in so you can step up. We're starting practice at 10:17 a.m. so you can step up. This is Kyle Shanahan telling you basically, number 10, stay healthy for 17 games. That's all it is. Stay healthy for 17 games. Or we're working on a trade for you. Indy's quarterback just went down, and Carson Wentz, so they're going to need a quarterback on the market. I know they're going to need one. If we can get back Buckner, I'd take that trade in a heartbeat. But, it's up to him, not to, it's basically up to Jimmy because there's no trade clause and stuff. So, don't really know. But Hey.
Say that again, John Lynch on the Adam Schefter podcast. Max, let's start with you. Who gives the 49ers a better chance at a deep playoff run, Jimmy G, or is it Trey Lance?
Who gives the 49ers a better chance at a deep playoff run? Right now, I'm going to still say Jimmy G, just because he's more familiar with the offense. But, like I said before, and like I'm going to keep saying, Jimmy G, you get hurt, Trey Lance is in there, and it's going to be like, you're never gonna get back. Trey Lance is never gonna look back. He's gonna just look forward from now on. Jimmy G, just don't get hurt. Just don't get hurt or to play poor. If you play poorly, like terrible poorly, to where Kyle just has to pull you out, it's it for you. But if in all though, I would really say Trey Lance gives us the best, because look at it, we're doing read option now with I want to say the best running attack offense in the league, with Raheem Mostert, now Trey Sermon, and others, and Kyle Juszczyk and others. That gives us more of a dynamic. But then again, Trey Lance is still so young to where a deep playoff run is kind of still questionable. Can he pull a Mahomes? Yes, he can. But it's still smarter for him to just sit back a little bit, just a little bit. I don't want to rush it. I don't want to rush it at all. I don't want to rush it. He's looking great in practice, but at the end of the day, like I said in the previous, like I just said like a couple minutes ago, it's practice. It does not matter. You can do whatever. You could be great in practice and terrible in the games. That's what I don't want to happen. So I'm not trying to get into all the hype with Trey Lance in practice and training camp, because it's training camp. It's practice. It's practice. It's practice. So I'm trying to calm down a little bit as far as with Trey Lance. I know I was on Instagram all day yesterday saying he's ready now and all that. But that was just me getting into the little hype with the little video. You know, you got to play into the hype a little bit, you know. If you don't just play into the hype, what type of fan are you? You know, you got to play into the hype just a little bit. But realistically, I'm going to still say Jimmy G gives us the best chance just because he's down packed with the offense. Brandon Ayuk is comfortable with him. He said it in an interview. And plus, like you said, like John Lynch said, it's Jimmy G's best training camp since he's been with the team. If Jimmy G stays healthy, does what he does, he's gonna get us. He's gotten us to a Super Bowl before, even though he didn't really get us there. It was kind of the team and the defense, but you know he has that on his resume. I went to the Super Bowl as a starter, so.
Let's not forget Jimmy G. It's not just that he went 2-0 in New England.
Okay.
He wins including the playoffs, 3 times as much as he loses when he starts. But because he's been injured so much, we also have a large sample of times when he doesn't start.
Yep.
So seems to be this impression that Shanahan could do this with
Jimmy.
anyone and he's so replaceable. Well, if that were the case, then they wouldn't lose 3 times as much as they win. Same team. It's like a perfect experiment. Same team. Take Jimmy Garoppolo off, replacement player right there. They go from winning 3 out of every 4 games they play to losing 3 out of every 4 games they play. He is making quick decisions. He's doing things that are helping the team, clearly. And it's only like 50-50 to hit
I feel like the first game, Jimmy G's going to play so great. And then as the season goes on, we're going to see if Jimmy G is for real or if this is going to be the same old Jimmy G. I feel like the first game, like of the regular season, he will start. Unless it's like a Russell Wilson situation. If it's like a Russell Wilson situation, the Jimmy G, you just did, my God. Trey Lance is just far by better than you. I mean, he's already kind of far by better than you. It's just a matter of time when Trey Lance is fully ready and comfortable. But Jimmy G's best game is going to be the first game. And possibly the second. Then once the season starts to go down, we're going to see what the real Jimmy G is. Just saying.
Paul like that. Oh, okay. So next time he does, right? He gives him a chance. Now, let's take that. A guy who, when last healthy for a season, was in the Super Bowl with a chance to win, versus the history of the NFL. The history of the NFL is no first-year quarterback ever has been to a Super Bowl, has never been in a Super Bowl who started. Ever. Never. Patrick Mahomes and Alex Smith.
Tom Brady went when he was a rookie, though. Am I right? Did he go as a rookie? Did he win as a rookie? When was he drafted? 2001? Yeah, he went in as a rookie. He won as a rookie. Am I correct? Tom Brady. Didn't he win as a rookie? It was in 2002. Was he a rookie? Or was he a... What year? Was Tom Brady in? It was 2002, but when was he drafted? Was he a first year or was he a rookie? Huh. Was Tom Brady a rookie? Okay, so he won his second season. Okay. He won his second season. He not. Okay.
Patrick Mahomes. Like, Trey Lance could be amazing. What are the odds he's Patrick Mahomes? Patrick Mahomes and Alex Smith, they went to the playoffs year one with Alex Smith.
Yep.
Patrick Mahomes held the clipboard. Next year, he set the world on fire. I expect the same thing here, unless Garoppolo gets hurt, and he's injury prone.
Like I
he
said.
stays healthy, he's the guy.
I'm just glad that I'm making sense when I talk, I'm just glad I'm making sense. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm glad I'm making sense. I am glad I'm making sense. Because, yeah, we want Trey Lance though. I want Trey Lance to hold the clipboard this year. I want to, he can run some zone reads this year. A little bit. But I want Trey Lance to hold the clipboard. I want him to hold the clipboard. I don't want him to play this year right now. I want it to be like a Mahomes situation. A Tom Brady situation. Cause I just got done reading Tom Brady didn't start till his second season. It seems like the players that start their second season be great. So I want Trey Lance to be in that conversation too. The year two greats. You hear me? So yep, he became the starting quarterback during his second season, which was the Patriots win their first Super Bowl title in Super Bowl XXXVI. Patrick Mahomes started his second season, went all the way to the AFC Championship game and lost to who? Tom Brady. Woo! That's great. That sounds great to me, even though he lost. But, I mean, hopefully we win. But I want to see Jimmy G play this year, see what we do this year, and then see what Trey Lance do, But that's just my preference. If it happens to go in Lance's favor and he's starting, I'm gonna have no problem with that as well because I saw Russell Wilson do it as well, so I have that in the back of my mind as well. Even though Russell Wilson didn't really have any solid competition ahead of him, like he didn't have nobody that was already in the Super Bowl or anything like that. It was just he started week one because he was the better quarterback. So there's many ways you can go about it. But
I love the perfect experiment you just painted because I'll paint an even more perfect experiment. Let's go back to 2012. San Francisco 49ers. They had Alex Smith as their starting quarterback. Solid quarterback, actually above average. Actually, you could argue star quarterback. He was third in passer rating. Then he gets injured in week 10. And who does he get replaced?
I'm too busy talking about Russell Wilson and all them. Colin Kaepernick. Alex Smith got hurt. Colin Kaepernick goes in against the Bears. He plays against the Bears, lights it up, takes his team to the Super Bowl. It's basically his first year starting. They didn't win, but they should have won that game, Super Bowl. Is that a possibility? Because we never know with Jimmy G getting hurt. He is injury prone. That's what makes this so unique.
Quarterback by the name of Colin Kaepernick. And what did Colin Kaepernick do during that year? Yes, it was a second year, and he played sparingly in year one, threw 5 passes. What did Colin Kaepernick do during this the more dynamic player when he got a chance to get in? He only took them to the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, Max. And so it's not about, okay, what was your passer rating last year and all this and all that. No, Trey Lance is a more dynamic quarterback than Jimmy G. At least that's what we all ascertain. A lot of us believe. Otherwise, we don't think the 49ers would have taken him. So Trey Lance, I believe, gives the 49ers a better chance of going further in the playoffs. Yes, we talk about injuries. Once again, Jimmy G, when healthy, is phenomenal. Jimmy G is also often injured. And so I believe that you're going to see Jimmy G start the season and play well, but all it's going to take is one little injury, and Trey Lance is going to get his opportunity. And you know what San Francisco is going to see? You know what John Lynch is going to see? Kyle Shanahan's going to see? They're going to see a super dynamic, athletic quarterback who can win games. It's going to fast forward and really backtrack to what happened in 2012 and say, man, you know what? Alex Smith is super solid.
I like this guy. I know I was agreeing a lot with Max.
I like my odds, man. I like my odds. This guy's got something about him. And so I think that Jimmy G can start, but I think that Trey Lance will get San Francisco further along than Jimmy G will.
And I just want to ask real quick, Sam, is it just one little injury that's going to make the difference, or a screw up on the field? Could that also be the difference maker?
No, it's an opportunity. All that Trey Lance needs is an opportunity. Oftentimes, if you're a young quarterback, you don't even get that opportunity. Now, Russell Wilson, we saw in Seattle, he got it. He got the keys early on. But Patrick Mahomes, he sat his first year. He played in week 17, right? He sat year 1, but he got his opportunity year 2, and he shined. We don't know what's going to happen in Chicago. We all think that Justin Fields is going to sit, but I believe when he gets his opportunity, he's going to shine. Trey Lance, all that he needs is an opportunity.
I think Justin Fields is going to be like a Russell Wilson situation. Like, he starts off, like, he's going to beat out, because look who he's going against as far as, like, QB competition. I think he's going to be like the one that's closer to Russell, and then Trey Lance is going to be like the one that's closer to either Cap or Patrick Mahomes. It all depends on Jimmy G. But I do feel Justin Fields is going to be the quarterback that starts going into week 1. Just saying.
Phenomenal quarterback, but he's often injured. And I believe that injury that may happen this year, hopefully he stays healthy, right? Nobody wants to see anyone get injured. But if he does, and Trey Lance gets an opportunity, I believe that Trey Lance not only is running with that opportunity, but he's going to take San Francisco further than Jimmy G will.
Than Jimmy G would have. They can't both play quarterback. You know, I mean, if Jimmy G hurt, I think that's a pretty good prediction. I think something like that is likely to happen too. And I don't know that San Francisco knows exactly how good they are, which is why they moved up, spent all that capital to draft the quarterback, even though they have Jimmy G. He is injury prone.
So just say, Sam, you're right. Sam, wait a minute. That's what I
he said, just say, Sam, you're right.
Actually, I was very specific. And you might be right about this too. He had a point you didn't even make, but you sort of alluded to. Eventually, one day, some guy in his first year probably is going to make the Super Bowl, right? The records are made to be broken, and maybe this will be the time.
Maybe it is Trey Lance.
But if you're asking me what's more likely,
do that. I don't know.
Quarterback who went
I'd be
last
excited for that
healthy
too. Not gonna lie.
was one pass away from winning the Super Bowl, taking a team with a lot of the same guys on it deep into the playoffs, or a guy for the first time in the history of the NFL making a Super Bowl in his first year, I'll take the latter. The former. And your point about Kaepernick was interesting, because you finally got around to saying it was his second year. In Kaepernick's first year, what, he had 5 passes? He didn't play. He was dynamic, but he didn't play instead of Alex Smith. That's another dynamic quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, who didn't play instead of Alex Smith.
It's the second year guys that make it big.
So in their second year, they were ready to set the world on fire. That ideally, I'm sure, for the San Francisco 49ers is what they hope for. Let Garoppolo stay healthy and let this kid learn, and then the next year he'll take us farther than Garoppolo could, hopefully, right? Although how much farther can you go? But
Max,
you're just saying, like, well, Garoppolo will get hurt. Yeah, sure, it's likely, and that's why they have a guy waiting in the wings. What's more likely? Garoppolo, if healthy, keeping the ball, or Trey Lance taking it from him?
Max, you love using qualifiers, so I'll ask you a simple, straightforward, point-blank question. What's more likely?
I like how he didn't even
Jimmy
answer the
G
question.
Staying healthy, or Trey Lance getting in there and making plays?
Trey Lance getting in there and making plays.
So
Trey Lance getting in there and making plays.
There's your answer. There's your answer.
No, because then he has to keep the ball. Then Garoppolo has to be on the shelf permanently. They have to feel if Garoppolo misses a game or two and he can take the ball back and they're in a position to make a playoff run, are they going to hand it to a guy in his first year knowing that Garoppolo is one pass away from winning a Super Bowl?
Let's say Jimmy G, let's say we go 6-0, 7-0, or 5-1 or 6-1, 5-0, or 4-2, right? No, more like 6-0 when we're already like, if you know we're going to be in the playoffs. Jimmy G gets hurt. Trey Lance gets in there. He's out. Let's say Jimmy G's out like what, 2-3 weeks. In those 2-3 weeks, if Trey Lance at least just start blowing it up those 3 weeks, like doing great, you're not coming back. They're gonna have to ride it. They're gonna have to ride it. That's just disrespectful to Trey Lance if you just put him back on the bench. Because then you're then you're gonna have your future quarterback like, bro, I'm over here lighting it up, and you're gonna sit me back down. Come on now. But then it's gonna come to who was winning the games when Jimmy G was playing. Was Jimmy G winning those games, or was it the team that was winning those games? Was Jimmy G doing anything that was more like, wow, he did this, that, and third for them to win? Or is it going to be like, oh yeah, it was the running game and the defense, Debo carrying, or is it going to be that? If it's that, then Trey Lance is locked in. But if Jimmy G's doing some hero type things, then you may have a little bit of an argument there, but you still have to stick with Trey Lance just because he is the young guy and your future quarterback, so you have to. But
no first-year player at quarterback has ever taken a team to the Super Bowl. Ever.
I feel like since that is the narrative, I think Trey Lance is going to win us the Super Bowl. I feel like he's going to win us the Super Bowl. I really feel like if that's really the narrative, no first-year quarterback has ever won the Super Bowl, I feel like it's all for Trey Lance right now to be that guy to make history. It's all for him right now to go make history. Go make history. Super Bowls are known on what type of history you're going to make while winning it. That's going to be a great history story to tell. Oh yeah, Trey Lance came in, Jimmy G got hurt or didn't this. He beat out Jimmy G for the job. They went out and did this, won the Super Bowl. Jimmy G couldn't win us the Super Bowl. That's a great history book. That's a great history story to tell. It's a great one. So, I mean, I feel like it's... I know I started off saying Jimmy G is the best chance. I still feel like he's the best chance. But if Trey Lance comes in there and he just does greatness, I'm not going to be mad at it. Why would I be mad at it? I'm going to be super great about it. I mean, I'm going to be in there trade 5. I'm going to have my jersey on when I get it in and all that. So, it's a win-win for me. It's a win-win. No loss for me. Unless we lose the Super Bowl, then that's a loss. But it's a win-win for me. Continue.
Records are meant to be broken. You said it yourself. I'll do and then.
Records are meant to be broken. But that's going to do it for the video. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Remember, records are meant to be broken. Trey 5, be out here. I'm gone. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow the social medias above. All the other good stuff.